son, ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike floating, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work looking name Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Have the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo, call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. That's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, it was kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the Folgers in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. Into the box, Jake Fraley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Adames scoops it up, and there's one down now. So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. First pitch on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. One out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. So the bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Robert finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Striding in is Luis Robert. Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike one. And And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Haggerty's there to make the catch. There's one gone. So next to bat will be Brendan Lau. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Kikuchi playing here in his age 29 season. His arsenal includes a cutter, a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First delivery to him. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Joey Gallo now. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Alonso at second with 2 down. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside flat.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. At the plate now is JT Realmuto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Scooped up. And a sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Diaz has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The next batter will be Evan White. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up, 1-1. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So here now is Ty France. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. 2 out with a man at first. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. And bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Michael Brasso.
Third baseman, Michael.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Yandy Diaz will be next. And that one yanked just foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So now here is Yandy Diaz.
Yandy.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Rousseau aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next will be Willie Adames. First delivery to him. High in the air down the right field line. On the run is Henniger. And no one will track it down.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. This is lifted out to left. Pinder's got it for route number 3. And that brings up Chad Pinder as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. Next for Seattle. Sam Haggerty as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And there's out number 2. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fouled straight back. 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Stepping in now, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in next, Adam Duvall. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
2-2.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. Behind on that one, now behind him. The count 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. The batter will be Luis Robert as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. 1-1. Zunino on at first, nobody out. Still 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Hit to third, right to him. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. And now, Brendan Lau struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. 2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. So here's Pete Alonso. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So stepping in is Joey Gallo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing it in court.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Stepping in once again is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Robert falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now at the plate is Evan White. He singled in his first AB. Kiermaier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And now here is Michael Brasso, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The third baseman, Michael.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sliced hard on the ground, reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Next, it'll be Willie Adames, singled in his last at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit in the air down the right field line. Front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Again, a 1-2.
No.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the third baseman, Ty France. First delivery to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. France is retired, and there's one away. And stepping in, Chad Pinder. He flew out in his last AB. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here is Sam Haggerty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Cutter runs outside, ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes.
At the ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded to first. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. They'll be on base to start the inning. So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Kiermaier gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings up Luis Robert. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fraley is there. 2 gone. Now to bat, Brandon Lowe. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jake Fraley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Dylan Moore is on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting.
Next, here is Dylan Moore. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kiermaier is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Next to hit, Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Fraley, base runner at first with one out. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now for the Mariners, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2-0 now. Pause. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
number 31, Colin.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Kendall Graveman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in next, Joey Gallo, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now to the plate, Michael Vasso. He bounced out last time up. Joey Wendell gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Very weakly on the ground. Windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Ji-Man Choi will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Set, here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Wendell is off at first with 2 away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Henniger gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Now into the box, Evan White. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here's the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping up is Ty France, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Robert is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to stand in is Chad Pinder, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. He's taken strike 1.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. The pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Zunino becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Luis Robert is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Sam Haggerty. Garrett Crochet has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
Rob Murphy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jake Fraley. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting
at the plate, Dylan Moore, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Quick check on that time run at first, and they got him. Ball 1. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now he gets a changeup on him. Strike 3 called. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shut up, pieces. LLB. I never told Mugga I live right across the street. The memory is deadly. I remembered your name, my sister crying for weeks.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So the next at bat will be Pete Alonso, grounded out in his last at bat. To right field. Coming in is Haniger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. That brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. New inning set to get underway. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Choi will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Next up is Evan White. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Nope.
Up top, it's 2-0. He's set, now the pitch. Robert is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Tampa Bay Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Colin McHugh pitches well enough to get the W, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.